people thought. She was a pop star. She's married to a footballer. Who does she think she is?
Victoria Beckham's new Netflix documentary offers her most candid look yet at fame, family, and the price of perfection. The three-part series, Victoria Beckham, traces her journey from pop star to fashion mogul and reveals deeply personal struggles that shaped her along the way. One of the most striking revelations is Beckham's openness about her past eating disorder, a struggle she says left her feeling she had lost all sense of reality after the Spice Girls split in 2000. She explains that constant public criticism about her body fueled a need for control over her image, her clothes, and her weight. "I could control my weight," she says in the series, "and I was controlling it in an incredibly unhealthy way." David Beckham recalls that era as a painful one, when media scrutiny and on-air body shaming were still routine. "There were a lot of things happening on TV then that wouldn't happen now," he says. The doc also explores the toll of fame on her self-image and confidence. Beckham admits she became very critical of herself, adding, "I didn't like what I saw." Despite the darkness of that period, she says she's found a healthier balance today, though she admits with a wry smile that she still hasn't eaten chocolate since the 1990s. The series also touches on the pressures of running her fashion empire. Beckham reveals that unchecked spending and overexpansion once pushed her label tens of millions of dollars into debt. She confesses to bizarre decisions, including flying furniture around the world, and admits that for years, people were afraid to tell me no. David Beckham recalls panicking as he tried to keep the business afloat, saying bluntly, "This cannot continue." The turning point came with new investors and a renewed focus, but Victoria describes that time as one of the lowest in her life, admitting she cried every day before going to work. It's a rare look behind the glamour, showing how ambition nearly cost her everything, and how the brand's survival became a test of both her resilience and their marriage. Part of that drive, Victoria admits, came from a desire to be taken seriously in a world that once viewed her with skepticism. In the documentary, Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, now a regular fixture in Beckham's front row, confesses she was initially skeptical and even a little snobby about the pop star turned designer. Wintour says most of the celebrities who get involved in our world are not true designers. For Victoria, that judgment became fuel. She said she had to become a simpler, more elegant version of herself to fit into the fashion establishment. Her mentor, designer Roland Mouret, famously put it another way: "We had to kill the wag." By shedding the oversized sunglasses and flashy image of Posh Spice, Beckham rebuilt her identity and eventually earned the respect of the very industry that once doubted her. The documentary also briefly revisits the family's ongoing tensions. Brooklyn Beckham, Victoria's eldest son, makes only a short appearance, a blink and you'll miss it moment, filmed at her Paris Fashion Week show. It's one of the few times in recent years he's been seen with his family. Brooklyn and his wife, actress Nicola Peltz, have kept their distance from the Beckhams amid reports of a continuing rift that began before their 2022 wedding. Sources close to the family say communication between Brooklyn and his parents remains limited, while he's grown closer to his in-laws, billionaire Nelson and Claudia Peltz. At the London premiere of Victoria Beckham, the family presented a united front, at least most of them. Victoria and David were joined by their children Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, along with Cruz's girlfriend Jackie Apostle. Victoria stood out in a white skirt, blouse, and blazer, a sleek contrast to the black outfits worn by David and the kids. But Brooklyn and Nicola were again absent, continuing a string of missed family events, including Victoria's Paris Fashion Week show earlier this month. The event was a star-studded affair with three of her former Spice Girls bandmates, Jerry Halliwell Horner, Emma Bunton, and Melanie Chisholm, showing their support. The Netflix series officially premiered on October 9th, offering fans an intimate look at Beckham's evolution from Posh Spice to respected designer, and the personal cost that came with that transformation. It's part confession, part celebration, an intimate portrait of a woman who's rebuilt herself in public, from Posh Spice to a powerhouse in fashion, and who, at long last, seems at peace with both.